Before the episode starts, I just want to say thank you. You that's listening to this podcast episode. You, the listener. I want to thank you. The Dive Deep podcast family wants to thank you guys. Because without y'all listening and actually interacting with us, we would not be here today. Even though we haven't gotten any emails, that's a goal for us this year. We are trying to help as many people as we can through our advice email line. We would love to hear y'all stories. That's the goal. But it's okay. It's baby steps to everything. But we would like to thank y'all because y'all are amazing. Everybody that listens to this podcast is amazing. No matter where you're from, you're amazing because you chose us to listen to. You could have chose anybody else, but you chose us, and we are forever grateful. This all started from pages in my notebook, and like I said, this is reality. My dream is becoming a reality. I want to stop and thank my amazing co-host, KK, who is no longer with us anymore. She's pursuing bigger and better things, but she's never going to forget us. I want to thank her because she was here from episode 1. Amazing co-host. I wish her nothing but the best. The Dive Deep podcast loves you, girl. And we thank you for sharing your experience with us. From Allie Cat, amazing young woman with so much knowledge, and she drops gems, but she's very nonchalant and quiet. So when you catch her dropping a gem, listen, because she only says it once and she only says it twice. Love it. I love it. I want to thank her because she's amazing. And last but not least, the male co-host that we were looking for, Trey. Y'all just don't know. That boy, wisdom, knowledge, gems. Forever grateful. Because again, if it wasn't for him or if it wasn't for them too, y'all wouldn't know us. Y'all would know us if y'all see us, but y'all wouldn't know us from different countries, different continents, different states, different everything. Y'all wouldn't know who we are. I want to thank them because they made this journey of podcasting better than what I expected it to be. Thank y'all so much for supporting us. We're just a little old podcast from the Fall 9. But I want to be bigger than that. I want us to be bigger than that. Y'all stay tuned for more content this year. This year, we are bringing it all to y'all. Season 2. Give y'all a sneak peek. Season 2. Y'all will be seeing our faces for the very first time. If y'all haven't seen us before, y'all are going to see us on Season 2. As soon as we wrap up Season 1, Season 2 is still in the process of being created. So, hopefully y'all stay tuned. We got a couple more episodes left until the last finale of Season 1 of the Dive Deep podcast. I just want to thank y'all so much for sticking with us because you could have listened to anybody else, but you chose to listen to us, and we're forever grateful, but I'm mostly forever grateful. Thank y'all so much, Dive Deep family. What's up, Dive Deep listeners?
Hey.
Welcome to the... What the fuck, bro? Anyways, y'all, welcome to the 8th episode, and let's not forget, Happy New Year's!
Yes.
All right, this is your host, J. Marie.
This sugar Alex.
I'm Trey.
Damn, people got introduced with that loud ass bang. Let's try it again. This is J. Marie.
Alex.
I'm trying.
What, are you making an introduction or something over there?
The beat, you know.
Oh, well, fuck. And welcome to the 8th episode, y'all. Happy New Year.
Happy.
Like, what is going the fuck on? Like,
Chaos.
As y'all can hear, it's only 3 voices because the lovely KK has resigned from the podcast. We wish her nothing but the best and success. She still will support us, but she will no longer be with us. But we love you. We thank you for the episodes that you have attended with us. And let's get to the social spotlight. Just want to stop and say, y'all, Happy New Year. This is a new year of tranquility and blessings and abundance.
Fuck all that. Sometimes people with money reside.
Where the money reside, where the money reside. I hope y'all are having so far, even though it's the 7th day, a beautiful and wonderful year of a beginning. You feel me? Let's get into the social spotlight. I'm sorry, I just said that. Nicki Minaj showed her baby for the very first time, and y'all, her baby is so fucking beautiful.
And fat and chunky.
Yes.
Oh,
if y'all heard an interview she did with Ellen or something, she was like, she want her baby to be fat and chunky, and look what the fuck happened.
Oh my
The power of the tongue is so real, y'all. Oh my god.
You're gonna be balding there for days.
Bitch, who go? You see this motherfucker trying me. In other news, Caesar from Black Ink Crew allegedly beating his daughter. Y'all, if y'all are not in tune with that, Instagram has been going the fuck off because Caesar's daughter got on that motherfucker and was like, my dad beats me and all this shit. She doesn't eat when she go over there. Well, Pumpkin, what do you know so far of the story since you kind of been in tune with it? Well, what do you know from it? Or what have you heard?
I honestly don't know who to pick. Honestly, I really don't. I don't know if she right or I don't know if he right.
Allegedly, the girlfriend saying that this is not true. The little girl's a spoiled ass brat.
Yeah.
She be doing this and doing that. But the daughter saying, well, bitch, I eat noodles while y'all eat steak and lobster. It's a lot going on. I don't know whose side y'all want to pick, but I don't give a fuck.
Oh, but they said that the girl mama had told the girlfriend that she need help because she overweight and she not healthy.
Oh,
So
I didn't even know that.
yeah, so the girlfriend was just like, I was helping her, like we always help.
Excuse us, we have a talking banshee in the background. In other news, when are we? I need to know. Are y'all hitting bitches with twisted teas? If y'all haven't watched the motherfucking video, y'all need to get with the motherfucking program because hitting bitches with twisted teas are the thing. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That video was. I didn't see it, but I heard it was funny as fuck. I was about to talk on it. I was about to lie to y'all. I was about to say that video funny as fuck, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. He knocked the fuck out of that dude.
So what happened? Why did he do that? I'm so confused.
Why boy was disrespecting him, calling him a nigga and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He was like, call me a nigga.
Oh, it's a video. This Beaumont?
Uh-uh.
Hold on, y'all. Let y'all listen to it with me. Ooh. Y'all
And you
got
can
this
hear the
motherfucker.
fucking twisted teeth
my
bust on
life.
his face, bro.
Y'all heard his stupid ass smacking me. Ooh!
You hear that?
Damn!
You got yours, buddy.
Bro, he smacked
Ooh!
the shit out of
Beat
him
his
with that fucking
motherfucking
hand.
ass and in that motherfucking order.
Matter of fact, don't I have a twisted teeth in the fucking
You got a
I
twisted
thought-
teeth. Oh, well, shit, let's get to hitting some bitches, okay? Who want these problems? Let me stop. In other news, y'all, last thing on the fucking social spotlight, the fucking, was it the Capitol they did? Got fucking What was it? They didn't bombard themselves in there. The fucking security guards and the cops let them go in there and start a fucking riot. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Because of fucking big nasty ass Trump and his wig.
He wanted that.
He done got impeached and now he don't know what to do, so he sent in his little trumpets to come and fuck up the world. Dear fucking trumpets, please stay the fuck home. Because it's not Trump 2021, it's Biden. Fucking periodic table. Like, how do y'all feel about that? Because I feel like, honestly, if it was black people, they would have got shot instantly. Yeah, they had like a few black people up in there, like probably one or two. And y'all wrong for being up in there. Y'all should have found the stimulus check while y'all was in there, you know. Drop a little change on my cash app. But I want to know how y'all feel about that. Like, how do y'all feel about this bullshit? Trey.
Hello, people.
Hi. Y'all, first of all, tell us how you feel about the riots with the trumpets and the Trumps.
The Trump is
and the lady Trumps and the men Trumps.
Do they have symbols though too, bitch?
And the trumpets, they go. Dun, 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 dun.
But I feel like it was really overrated in a sense of the movement that's been going on all of 2020, and it just really shows the impact and the look at how life is different from each side of the view.
Yeah.
Because it was marches that been made with African Americans in that was shot with rubber bullets and tear gas, and it was just all chaos to where we lost so many of different African Americans. Within these people just stormed the fucking White House and shit, and they just went to jail or was walking around that bitch free to taking pictures of motherfuckers like, hey, I'm in this bitch, what's up? So it just really gives you a look on the output and says rules. People say rules are for everyone, but in reality, rules have a line for different. What's the word?
Different. What you mean?
The E word.
Ethnicities.
Them people.
Yeah. It feel like, okay, if I'm white, I don't have to listen to this, but if you black, you gotta go by this. Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying. Okay. Well, y'all, that is the end of the social spotlight. How was everybody's New Year's? I know I went to church. I praised the Lord with my sister and best friend. Okay, how was your New Year, sir?
I got drunk and cried on the table.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, first of all,
but after church we did get drunk.
After church we got fucked up.
By the time 12 came, I was under the table.
Why were you under a table? Can we know a story about that?
I think I was running from my homegirl and nephew. So we was playing, we was dancing and singing and shit.
And you were under a table?
Yeah, because he was chasing with the Nerf gun.
But why did you cry?
Because my god sister had just got out the hospital.
Aww.
And I've been telling her all 2020 that she was going to have a good 2021. And she got out of the hospital at 10:50 something.
Right before the New Year started.
Right before New Year started. And she ain't been in the hospital since.
Well, that ain't nothing but good, okay? Well, I know how your New Year's been because we spent it together turning up. Well, we praised the Lord first, y'all. Then, God forgive us, we had to sin and cast the first stone. But, we did that, So, this episode, you guys, is called Growth. All three of us are about to sit here and we're about to basically pour our hearts out to y'all about our growth from last year and coming to this year and how, we're going to pursue the years coming by. I mean, that involves friends, family, foes, hoes, boats, trucks, cars, sedans, all that, pets, animals, all that. We're about to sit here and talk about it. So, any of y'all want to share a story from last year? Anybody want to talk? Anybody want to say something like a personal growth in you that you feel like you probably accomplished or you feel like you're going to accomplish this year Or, you want to share something with the beautiful people of the world? What?
Never change yourself for anyone.
Ooh.
Never hide your inner self for everybody.
Ooh, what made you say that?
Because of all 2020, I really put myself off of my own pedestal. And instead of me being me and going forth into my life, what I know I can do in life, I sat back and helped others.
Damn.
Until the point to where I had them almost at the same level as myself. And instead of them being grateful and being appreciative, they just spit back in my face. And that just showed me, like, if you don't care for your life, why should I care?
Yeah.
So, bitch, get off my pedestal, and I'm about to show you how real royalty run this motherfucker.
Facts. That's real as fuck. Oh, wow.
And I just wish you was gay.
What? I could say for right now, at the beginning of the episode, I could say that y'all put yourself first and love yourself, because if y'all don't love yourself, y'all honestly can't love nobody else. And always put yourself first. Don't never put nobody before you, because all last year I put everybody before me. I even put a whole relationship before me, and I almost lost it all. I could have lost my life. I could have lost family. I lost a lot of friends. Good friends that actually was trying to be there for me, and it's just like, huh?
That was all last year?
That was all last year.
Damn.
That was all last year.
That show the fuck was.
That was all last year. Y'all
At the
could have.
beginning.
I could have lost it all last year, but God is a firm believer. I'm a firm believer that God gives people second chances. And when I say that God had his arms around me all last year, y'all just don't understand. So let me say this. Growth, huh? Oh my God. Anyway, all I have to say is growth. Because God took me, and I'm going to say the story for the end of the episode. You don't want to talk about it? It's going to make you emotional? What happened? You going to talk about it? No? Okay, y'all. Punky don't want to express hers right now, but, whenever what happened? What did you do? Oh my God. She don't want to express hers right now, but hopefully later on in the episode, she probably will. I'm praying that she do, because I do want to listen. But, no. Sorry, y'all. So, what do y'all feel like? What do y'all feel about y'all life so far? Like, what do y'all like about y'all life so far? Anybody want to answer that question?
You said what?
What do y'all like about y'all life so far? If that's a question.
What I like about my life
so far.
In 2021?
Yeah. Like, even though we're 7 days in, what do y'all like about yourself so far?
You can go first.
Oh my gosh, you're rude.
Sorry. I covered my mouth. Well, at the end of the year, I don't do the New Year's resolution. I make a vow to God, a binding vow. And I told him I remove all the negativity from me and from my life around me. And since New Year started, I have woke up every day happy, smiling. I've been singing every day. I feel a very positive vibe, and I feel like my whole year this year is gonna be so positive, and I'm ready for it. Cause the bitch go swim.
Cause we trying to be what? Where the money
all where the fine niggas reside. Either one.
Oh my God.
On the fine thug nigga on the side.
Oh my God, you made me burp. Fuck. Oh my God. What I like about myself so far, or about my life,
Big bros.
Shut your fucking ass up, you fat monkey. What I like about my life so far, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm really trying to be a better person in general. I'm trying to be a better aunt, a better best friend, a better cousin. Like, I'm trying to be that better person because if y'all would have knew the person I was last year and the year before that, I wasn't me. I wasn't even myself. The person y'all hear on this podcast and y'all see, if y'all ever see me in person, if y'all met me, this wasn't me. Back in 2019 and 2020, I was a whole different person. I was so naive, so gullible. I was just with the bullshit and I was okay with it. I was okay in the situation I was in, you know? And this year I want to try to also build a better bond with my niece and nephew because it just always, like, I felt like I always pushed them to the back burner, or, I never just really cared about them. I cared about them, but I cared, I never spent so much time with them. And they always would want to come over to the house, spend time with me, take me out to do this, take me out to do that. And I'd be like, okay, and I'll just push them to the side. But I just feel like this year I want to try to build a better bond with them. So, in the future, it won't be any problems, or, they could be like, I really love my auntie, What about you, Pumpkin? You awfully quiet over there. Y'all, Alley Cat has been really quiet. I need you to talk. I'm scared. Talk to us.
What's the question again?
Oh, my God. What do you like about your life so far? Like, even though we 7 days in, like, what do you like about you right now that you didn't like about yourself last year?
Last year, I cared too much. This year, I really don't give a fuck anymore.
Damn, just like that.
I'm just being honest. Like stuff like people talking about me used to kind of bother me, but it's just like now, I just really don't give a fuck, because if you not benefiting me in life, if you ain't giving me no money, if you ain't where the money reside, bitch, you need to reside somewhere else, bitch, because it ain't gonna be right here where my circle is. Bitch, like, fuck no, like, I just don't care. I just don't give a fuck. It's just about where the money reside now.
And it's only up from here, period, y'all. Oh, and now
you don't work, you don't eat.
Close mouth don't get fed. But y'all, let me not gloat, but I'm gloating. So y'all, me and my sister next to me are opening up our shop. It's called the Melanin Dream, y'all. We are still working on it. That is a big project we have been working on. We've been really quiet as far as, trying to get all the pieces and stuff together. But y'all stay tuned. We are also opening the shop up with our other sister, Precious. She's not on this podcast episode, but we just want to give a shout out to her because she's going to be in the mix with us. And then we have our amazing promoter, as always, Troy.
I'm in the back.
In the back, what?
Doing the building.
What? Doing what?
Mm-hmm. Sipping on the tea.
So, y'all, what do y'all feel? What? Oh, what do y'all feel like was like y'all biggest regret? Or y'all biggest regret doing? Oh, did I step on a toe when I said that? Can I go first? Who wanna go first?
I go last. I go first in everything.
She stepped in. All right, y'all. I'ma just say it. My biggest regret was getting married.
Hallelujah.
I'ma speak my truth and I'ma just say my biggest regret was getting married. Like, y'all, when y'all really just think y'all in love with somebody and they match y'all, it's just like, okay, everybody say, I want my first wedding to be my fucking last wedding, or I want my first marriage to be my last marriage. But at the end of the day, let me shut up. I hear you. My biggest regret was getting married. Yeah, and y'all probably like, girl, what? I was so in love. Like, I was in love. Like, I was stupid in love. Like, I was dumb. You feel me? And it was just like, girl, what is you doing? Like, let me show y'all a personal story, and I don't care to this day. I really don't give a fuck because this is the Deep Dive Podcast, and this is my podcast, and I can say what the fuck I want. My house got shot up. I'm not gonna say for why because you know that's too personal, but my house got shot up, and I was okay with that. Like, I was scared for a little bit, but it was like, well, shit, I'm gonna stay at my house and be comfortable because my man got me. Girl, you stupid as fuck. Like, when I look back at this shit, like, girl, ain't nobody had you but God. You feel me? Because, bitch, a bullet ain't got no name to it. A bullet could have hit me right then and there, and my big, dumb, gullible ass was just there. Oh, well, it's gonna be okay. My man gonna protect me. Bitch, you stupid. But that's my biggest regret. But you live and you learn. And, you know, at the end of the day, I wish nothing but success to him. I mean, I ain't got no ill intent to him. But, you know, that's just my biggest regret.
You do a capital E and, you know.
And anybody got anybody want to go? Want to make it look like that?
Just the capital
I don't have
E
no
and like
regrets,
the W,
honestly.
you know? And this is a number right here.
You don't have any?
I don't have no regrets because whatever happened, it was supposed to happen for a reason, and it made me the person I am right now. So, hey, experience. If you wouldn't have experienced that, you wouldn't know, like, how to handle the other situation if something crossed over, you know.
You should
But
do a
hey,
you don't have to do a grant.
it's experience to me,
It's their people say parents' signature.
Oh, we listen. I'm sorry.
and you know.
Okay.
I don't have regrets.
What the fuck? Are you laughing at me? She is angry.
Her foot stuck in the bin.
Well, damn, you know, you was just a positive person, so no regrets at all. Like, you don't regret meeting nobody, you don't regret dating nobody.
No, because it's experience.
Damn, okay. That's
It
deep.
made me a strong person. Like, I can handle shit like that. And now, like, if something just happened to me like that,
His number.
I mean, it really, I just don't care no more. It's just like I don't give a fuck person no more. Like, nothing bothers me.
Okay. Well,
Bad things happen. It's life.
I mean, you know.
God didn't put us on this earth to have all good days.
Yeah.
He did bad things so we can have experience. We're put on this earth for experience, to experience things. And then you know what? We're gonna die.
Okay, Erica Badu. Okay, I felt that. Shanana. All right. Sir, do you have any regrets from last year?
Well, you know, I don't never regret nothing. It's always a learning experience for me. But I do want to say I don't regret it, but I do wish I would have did more dealing with myself.
Okay.
Instead of dealing with somebody else.
Okay.
I just learned. Last year it just opened my eyes to a lot of shit and made me learn more. I'm only 24, you know, I have a lot to learn. Yes, I'm 24 and I'm single.
This is not fucking Tinder. Thank you very much, sir. Okay.
I have 6 figures.
Oh my fucking gosh. He's a billionaire, y'all. But he likes men. So, ma'ams and...
Y'all can come. As long as y'all got a brother, I won't tell nothing.
Oh my fucking gosh.
On the table, honey.
What part of your life... Oh no, I read that. Shut up. Anyway, what are y'all most afraid to lose? My biggest fear is to lose my fucking mama. That is my biggest fear.
That should be everybody's.
That it's just not everybody have that mindset though. Like
if you lose your mama, you have nothing.
Yeah, but
you have nothing, nowhere to turn to. Your mother is your backbone. That's the person stomach you were in for 9 months. You heard her heartbeat first. You seen her. Well, you seen her first, but not really. But yeah, like my mom dealt with me for 19 years. Like literally, if nobody has me, my mother has me. So if she dies, where the fuck am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? What is my sister's gonna do? Where's the house gonna go? Because it's gonna go away because mom is everything. Like she provides everything.
That's a scary thing to and rest in peace to the ones that did lose their mama because that's a very hard pill to fucking swallow.
My little brothers and sisters, oh Jesus.
Curse of parent, remember?
Yeah, it's hard. Sir, what about you? What are you afraid to lose? I mean, parents will always be number one.
My self-confidence and my self-strength.
Explain.
I'm a very strong person. I'm a very strong friend. I like to motivate my friends to do things that I know they can do and what they don't see in themselves. So I would hate to lose that and to lose myself. Because I would feel like I'm filling my purpose on the earth. That's my biggest fear. So basically losing myself.
Y'all speaking some real stuff, which is scaring me. What piece of advice would you give your younger self? Oh, he laughed at that one.
Fuck what everybody say.
Ooh, yes.
These hoes don't put no fucking money in your pocket, and they ain't gonna fucking give you a baby or give you a fucking house. Fuck them hoes. Fuck all them hoes. Fuck every last one of them bitches. Cause they ain't doing shit for you, bitch. They ain't doing nothing for you.
If they don't make money, it don't make sense.
Period. Yes. Where the money reside. Cause if you don't work, you ain't gonna eat.
Period.
Or you ain't gonna live, love. Cause everything around this world is money. It costs.
Period.
Baby, if you wanna lay your head on your own shit, baby, get a job.
Period.
Do what you gotta do. Make this money. Don't give a fuck what nobody say. Cause these hoes ain't nothing. They ain't gonna do shit for you.
At all.
Period. Just
what about you?
Fuck them hoes.
What would you tell your younger self? If you were looking at your younger self right now in the eyes, what would you tell them?
First thing is first. Take that dick. Ride the dick. Second thing is don't let your emotions crowd what your feelings feel.
Oh!
Because with me being me, now I can deal with my emotions. But back then, my emotions always ran wild. And with me being so hot-headed.
I was just about to say, were you hot-headed?
I was hot-headed like a motherfucker. I feel like even to this day, I still wish I could go back and change some things I did.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like if I would change some things I did, I would be in a different space that I'm in.
Mm.
Now I just feel like I'm still on the same path. I just feel like I'm a little behind because of my decisions I made in my past.
Mm.
But I'll still tell them to take that deal.
I need to ask, why do you say it like that? Like, take that deal.
But I was scared, bitch. I was scared.
Okay, I was just about to say, were you...
Bitch, I was scared.
Were you scared to, like, take dick, or you were scared to let people know that you took dick?
Oh, bitch, I didn't care, bitch. People been knowing I like the niggas since middle school.
Oh, my God.
That's what I didn't care about. It was just taking it. It was scary. 9th grade, yeah, bitch, I was terrified.
You was scared to end? You was...
I thought I was dying, bitch. Call my best friend there and tell her, bitch, I'm bleeding, I'm dying. She was confused, I was confused.
Who?
My best friend, Phyllis Cooper. Hey, bitch, if you listening.
Who?
Phyllis.
Hey, Best friend. Okay. This question damn they're gonna hit me because the answer gonna hit me. Oh, I haven't even answered the question. If I were to look my younger self in the face, I would tell my younger self, sis, you too beautiful to do the shit that you do, or you too beautiful to experience the shit that you experience. You beautiful, like y'all. I had like a bad insecurity, like bad. What is that? Like
insecurity.
Is that like when you insecure about your body? Yeah. I had bad insecurities. I'm kind of stupid. I had bad insecurities, y'all. I was always like worried about my weight, and people used to pick on me in middle school and high school, and like a bitch was just like, I really felt some type of way about it, and it was moments to where I didn't have depression, but I was depressed because it's like, okay, why are y'all picking on me? Like, look at you. You not cute. You built weird. You're built like a marshmallow. Like, you're built weird. Like, why are you picking on me and you're built awkward? Like, that shit made me feel some type of way. And it's like, I did not like myself. I wanted to change everything about me. And shit, look at me now. I'm still that fat ass bitch from middle school. But guess what? I make more than your mama and your daddy put together, bitch. And that song, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Anyway. Now, what would you want to tell my younger self? I'm listening. Oh.
Bitch, don't do that. Don't do that.
What do you mean don't do that? Now I want to know. The marriage part?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
Bitch, I went through the whole rice cooker at you, hoe. The whole bitch while it was plugged up in the wall, I would have threw it at you. The Lord knew what to bring me into your life.
Yup. You came in just in time. And you especially, baby, y'all. Alley Cat bitch been there. That bitch was there when I was. She was down. She was there, bitch. Tried to get that to a little bit later, but if he was there when she was there, y'all, Trey would have had to beat me across my head with a brick. Not even a brick, bitch. He was through a car.
I had to pull up on you at the job. Oh, bitch, you had me fucked up then. You gotta go to her job. Over the counter at Walgreens.
Periodic. Damn, don't tell where I work. I don't work there no more, y'all. What was the hardest loss y'all ever experienced just in life? I don't want to go first. Can somebody else go? Anybody want to express? Y'all, this is hard. I think that episode is just really hard because it's a lot of growth. You feel me? And it's just like, try not to cry, but like something you just lost, and it's just like not a fucking dollar. I'm sorry, y'all. This is supposed to be serious, but I guess I'll go first. Fuck. I have two biggest loss. My first biggest loss was my sister, and if y'all don't know the story, I don't mind telling y'all. My sister and her unborn child, who was a boy, had got murdered in 2012, March 18th, and it kind of shocked us because we didn't have no acknowledgement of it. And it was just like, the world was at a standstill because it was just like, what happened? How did this happen? Why did it happen? And I was, it was a lot of things that were lost for words. And, to this day, to this day, it haunts me or it bothers me because I really just didn't get that closure I needed because I didn't get that closure I needed only because me and her was so close, and for her to just disappear out of my life, it scared me. She do have kids, and even though her daughter doesn't know fully about her mom, she asks questions. And how do I, as a person, explain this to her, and it's gonna only make me cry. I know I'm saying I know or not because I'm trying not to cry, but he took her, and not God, but the man took her out of our life, and he also shot her boyfriend 8 times, and he died in the hospital. So, again, it was really hard, but I work through it day by day. I got to set an example for the kids, because I don't, I keep saying I know a lot, but I got to set an example for the kids because they watch me. They watch everything I do. So, my second one is, if y'all didn't know, when I was married, well, before I got married, I was pregnant in 2015, and I lost my kid at 5 months. It was really hard because my first time being pregnant, I always wanted kids, and it just was a real shocker because I was under stress, and the man I was in love with wasn't making it no better, and he was allowing the stress to happen as much as he said he wasn't allowing it or wasn't making it, letting it happen. It was happening, and just in the blink of an eye, I lost my baby. I don't really talk about that, but when I do talk about it, it rose me in a certain way that sometimes I get jealous when I see people with their newborn babies or kids, because I'm like, damn, that could have been me. But God do things for a purpose, because I could have been with my kid, raising my kid single by myself while he living his best life. You feel me? But things happen, you live and you learn, and who wants to take it from there? Let's see. Trey, don't look away. Do I need to get tissue or something? I don't want nobody to cry.
I don't think so. I'll be alright, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
We are listening. This is from Trey. Hello. Y'all, I'm kind of emotional. I'm sorry.
Well, my biggest loss was last year. I just
It was last year?
In general.
No, it wasn't last year. Oh, it was last year. I'm sorry. Don't ignore me. Yeah.
It's in general.
Oh, it's in general.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Delusional. Come on.
I'm sorry. Yes,
That's
it's
the
fine.
orange Coca-Cola that you reckon.
You know my business. Don't do that.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Well, last year, because I had no really losses throughout my whole life, Last year, I had suffered 2 big losses. One of my little cousins has died. We was real close. I was like a real influence on him. He looked it up to me. And then the second was my grandfather. He had died my cousin died in July. And my grandfather died right before Thanksgiving in November. So it was a real big hit for me at the end of the year. And then around that time, I lost myself because I went to a depression. A real bad depression. That's it. Okay,
we're going to end it right there. We ain't going to end the episode, but we're going to end it right there. Pumpkin, what about you? Y'all, Pumpkin is just a positive person that don't have problems, I see. Do you have any problems?
What about you lost that nail that time?
No, my biggest loss was losing my father. But it wasn't losing him, but I'm losing him as a dad. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like you try to be in people's lives. And it's just like they just don't want you. Why do you not want me? but you want everybody else's child.
Oh.
How could you create something and leave it? You just flicked me off like I was a piece of nothing. And you left my brother. And now he's dealing with things that he shouldn't be dealing with alone. He already lost his mother. And you gone. Like you're a father and you're not in his life when he needs you the most.
Yeah. And you're supposed to set that example.
My brother hates him. Like literally, he hates him. And my sister, I don't even know what she got going on. It's like, you're supposed to be our superhero. We're supposed to look up to you. My brother's supposed to look up to you. And you're setting a terrible example for all of us. You out being a hoe and selling drugs. Like, why are you doing that? And then all up in bitches' faces, and all they want is money from you. And all you think, and he think money solves everything. Like, you can just give us $200 and we'll be happy. And like, motherfucker, like, we want your time, not your money. What the fuck is money? That shit goes to waste. I can fucking spend $100 a day, a whole fucking day. I can spend $100. What the fuck is money? What the fuck is that? You're not around, bitch. Like, you're not around. You're supposed to be around. And you're not. My brother resents you. He hates you because you're not in our life or his life. He was he come in our life sometimes, but he's never ever in his life. He got so mad when he didn't get an invitation to his to my brother's graduation. But when we gave him one, guess what? He didn't even fucking come. Bitch, why are you getting mad? Yeah. Like, what is this? Like, this is a fucking game. And then when we're with you, you just try to use us on social media. It's like you just take care of us or some shit.
Like you father to you.
Exactly. And you're fucking not. Because that day, I'll see you, and then a fucking 5-6 months pass by, and I don't even fucking get no hey, no Merry Christmas, no hey daughter, how you doing? Nothing. You didn't even check on me when I had COVID. Like, you didn't give a fuck. He wouldn't even know. If I would have fucking died, he wouldn't know. Because he just don't fucking check up. I just hate him so much. But I love him.
I can see the pain in your eyes. That shit make me want to fucking cry. And it's crazy because me and my sister just had this conversation about my father. My father, as much as I love him, he's not active in none of our lives. You know, my little brother is in jail right now.
For real?
Yes. And
That's where he been?
Yeah, my little brother's in jail.
Since when? That's where he been this whole time?
My little brother.
Since he ran away?
Yes, my little brother.
Last year?
Yes, my little brother's in jail. Everybody thought he ran away. That boy is sitting in jail. And guess what? My dad does not care. I don't even know if my dad fucking knows. Like, it bothers me because, you know, as me being his sister, I don't have no contact with my brother. I didn't even know that until I heard that out of my daddy's mouth. Well, I mean, not my daddy's mouth. I'm sorry. Like, when I heard that from my brother Mike. Woo! It's just, it bothers me. It does. It bothers me. And I feel where you're coming from. I do. How can you do for somebody else's kids, but you don't do for your own? Yeah. And then you want to be on Facebook and shit, Father of the Year.
Because you with us for one fucking time and then you leave.
And that ain't Father
of
the Year.
And I'm looking like, where my daddy Where the fuck my daddy at? He not here. He always did that to us. That's why when he do it, like, people like, I'm finna come get you. I be like, all right. Because I know that a couple hours later, he gonna fucking make up an excuse as to why he can't come. Or he gonna try to reschedule it. And then when he reschedule it, the day come that he schedule it, where the fuck you at? Where are you? And then I look on Facebook. Whoa, he riding in a car with some fucking little young hoes that he fuck with. And I just be like, why? Why the fuck are you not with your fucking kids? Like, hey, we're here. We're here, open arms, Dad. Like, it be like every conversation, like, I be getting so mad at my daddy, like, I be going off on him. But every time, like, I see him in person, it be like, hey, that's my daddy. Like, I love you. Woo, I'm about to cry.
I felt that shit. It's like, how can you do that to your child?
And I can't even get mad at him when I see him.
Because you love him. It's fucked up. Like, I don't even talk to my dad on the phone anymore. Like, I don't even have that conversation or that personal one-on-one with him. Because in order for me to get to him, I have to talk to his wife. And I have nothing against his wife. But it's like, you bent over backwards for her kids. You do everything in your will for her kids. But when it comes to me, when it comes to my sister in Houston, and my sister in Houston is going through a lot as far as lupus. My sister has lupus. Your daughter has lupus. You don't check on my sister. You don't go out there and talk to her. You talk to her mama before you talk to her. It's fucked up. It makes me mad. You don't have no relationship with your kids. And if you do, it's not with your youngest 3. Your youngest is in jail. That shit bugs me. Like, this year I wanted to build a better relationship with my father. That was something I wanted to do. But it's like, how? How do you build a better relationship with your father? And he does these things. He does these things in the past, so what makes you think he's not going to do it to you now? I don't have that father-daughter relationship with my dad anymore. I don't, and it fucks me up. I wish I did, but shit, a wish could only get you so fucking far. I'm sorry, y'all. That took a turn. How do y'all feel this year is gonna be an outcome for y'all? Like, what y'all looking forward to? Of course, I'm looking forward to blessings. You know.
Yeah, accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a better relationship with God, because I don't have that. You know, me and God talk, but, you know, I want to have that relationship when I don't always pray to him because I need him or I'm going through something. I just want to go to him to be like, God, let's talk. How's your day today? I don't have that relationship with God. I'm not even in the Bible like that. An average church person will look at me and be like, sister, do you really go to church? Are you really a Christian? Yes, I love the Lord. I would never want nobody to judge me and say, nah, but I'm not in the word like everybody else is. And that's something I really want to get into. I want to be a better person this year. Like, the old me was so negative. I was always in mess. Look back, look right. I was always in something. I don't want to be like that this year. I want to be better than I was before, because you only live once. I don't want my legacy to be, oh, there goes the Jalen died. Oh, you know, she was just messy as fuck. Don't judge me for what I did. Don't talk about my past. Let's talk about the future. Let's learn to move on and say, okay, she did that, but look at her now. You know, she's a better person. She done grew. Look at her growth. Don't look at what I used to do. Look at what I'm doing now. Look at my growth. You feel me? I just want this year to be so much better than the past years.
I said what I had to say.
What about you, sir? Like, how do you vision your 2021? Like, what do you see this year coming? Like, how you feel like this year going?
It'll be very good. It'll be very positive. I'm gonna have a lot of blessings coming this year. And like from the talk we just had, the talk y'all was having, and I don't really deal with emotions, so I was trying to hide my emotions. I was talking to God this whole time, and He just really told me like there's a barrier that I'm gonna have to overcome this year.
Yeah.
And it's going to. I'm strong. He been making me this strong for a reason, and I'm gonna have to jump that hurdle this year.
Yeah. It's some shit we're gonna have to finally meet face to face that we've been dodging our whole entire life.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this year gonna open. God is like, all right, you've been hiding this for so long. We about to open this door and we finally about to close this chapter because we're not about to carry this on throughout the year. So I'm looking forward for it. I mean, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm coming in this year with a bang, and I'm whoa.
I'm so sorry.
I'm coming in this year with a bang, and I'm gonna leave this motherfucker with a bang, okay? Anything y'all want to put into this before, we shut this motherfucker down?
I am single, by the way. Just letting you know,
Wowzers.
if you need a friend,
Yeah.
a homie, even I walk it off, Companionship is good, God bless, amen.
Sir, you terrify me so dearly. Do you have anything you want to say? You want to have some input? I know you had a lot. Oh my God, the disrespect.
This whole fucking podcast.
Just burping. They like, damn.
These bitches.
Oh, do you have anything to put into the input of inputs? Y'all got anything to talk about as far as like y'all growth, or y'all have any questions to ask? I do want to add, I feel like everybody needs to sage. I feel like everybody needs to meditate. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to really like get into y'all spirituality. Like, y'all, as much as I sage this motherfucking house from top to bottom, like, if y'all really meditate and start manifesting y'all stuff, y'all just don't know. Y'all tongue is powerful. Not powerful on the cat, but it's powerful on words. I'm just saying, it's powerful. It's powerful. You dropped your pen. It's powerful. So I think everyone should I think everybody should everybody should sage. God, that was a fucking tongue. Anybody else needs to say something before I tongue twist my life away? No? Okay, y'all. This is the end of the first segment of the podcast. This is a lot.
How long is it already?
53 minutes. Wait, what'd you ask me?
How long is the fucking
This one
podcast recording already?
Oh, it's 53 minutes in. Oh, you all up in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor. All right, y'all. We also just added a new segment to the podcast, so please stay tuned. I don't know if Pumpkin gonna be a part of this one. She probably about to, chuck up the deuces at us, but
For what?
the second part of the podcast is me. She about to disappear, y'all. But this is the ending of this segment of the podcast. This is Jay Marizzi.
This is Alex.
Hello, I'm Trey.
And Happy New Year's to y'all. We will see y'all next episode. Bye. On this week of Eerie Mysteries, Trey and I will be talking to you guys about Jack the Reaper. If y'all don't know who Jack the Reaper is, Stay tuned and listen, and we will tell y'all more about him. All right, you guys. So, in 1888, in the month of August and November, there was a occasion of murders that were happening in London, East London to be exact. And these murderers, these crimes were happening not to everyone, but it picked out a certain gender, and it was female. Around August 31st, the first person to be murdered was Mary Ann, and she was age 42, and she was found with her face bruised and her throat slashed twice and nearly severed. Her stomach had been hacked open and slashed several times. This brought to the police attention as in, okay, what is going on? So they called that the Reaper's victim. The second victim that popped up to be murdered was Annie Chapman, a 42-year-old prostitute. Her body was found in a pathway behind a street in London. A few of her possessions was laid out next to her body, but her head was severely opened and her stomach was ripped apart. Sections of her skin from her stomach laid on her, and her shoulders were cut off, and all her intestines were everywhere. Parts of her vagina and bladder had been carved out and taken away. Do you have anything to say about that? He eats people? Why was he eating people? I'm so confused. That is nasty.
So the journalist that was writing the letter on Jack the Ripper, that was printing out all the murders that was happening around that time, Jack decides to write him a letter. And the letter reads as follows: From hell to Mr. Lusk. Sir, I send you half the kidney I took from one of the women. I preserved it for you. I sold it together piece by piece. I fried and ate half of it. It was very nice. I may send you the bloody knife I took it off with, but you have to wait a little longer. Signed, Catch Me If You Can, Mr. Lusk.
Oh my fucking God, that is scary. Oh my God. So what did the journalist have to say about that? While he looks for that, you guys, let me tell you more about Jack the Ripper's murders. So you guys, he went after these women, and what made him so big, he killed them, but when he killed them, he was taking organs. He was taking kidneys. He probably took a piece of vagina. He took all of these things and he would eat them. And when you find the body, or you saw the body, it was discombobulated. It was dismembered. Everything was everywhere. Well, as y'all heard from the story of I was telling you about these different women, one of them, she was very unfortunate. Her name was Elizabeth Stride. Blood was pouring from her throat. And it had seemed that the Ripper had been disturbed at this business. They said her body was very, 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 very gruesome. They said that once they found her body, yes, blood was pouring out her throat, but he cut her up in ways unimaginable. Unfucking imaginable. Oh my God, this is horrible. Also, you guys, There was another lady. Her name was Catherine. Her body was ripped open and her throat was sliced. Both eyelids had been cut and parted from her nose. Ugh. And her right ear was cut off. The uterus and the left kidney were removed. And her entrails were thrown all over her. So, till this day, they don't know who this person could be. This happened in 1888. They had a couple leads, but as you can tell, they don't know who he is. They once thought he was a woman, but no, wasn't a woman. So, they had 5 suspects. The first suspect I'm about to tell you guys is William Henry Burry. They suspected him because he murdered his wife. He had been residing in that area near the White Chapel during the months of the spree of Jack the Ripper. But he unfortunately died April the 24th, 1889. And he was hanged. So, even though he got hanged, the victims were still getting killed. So they're like, okay, well, it's not him. Well, who can we blame now? Well, they tried to blame somebody else. His name was John. Poor man. The evidence, they had very little evidence, but they felt like it was him. They investigated the killing, and it became public. They tried to fit him because they thought that he was in his 40s, but baby boy was at least 31 at the time. Yes, sir. You found some evidence over there?
He was writing letters.
To who?
The police department, the mayor, to everybody. He was like writing letters about him killing the women and laughing about it, watching the police run around like they had, like he wrote a letter to the head of the Eastern London Police.
Mm-hmm.
He's right, dear boss, I keep hearing the police have caught me, but they won't fix me just yet. I have laughed when they looked so clever and talking about being on the right track.
Mm-hmm.
The joke about the leather apron gave me real fits. I am down on whores, and I shall not quit reaping them till I get a bucket. Grand work was the last job. I gave the lady no time to squeal. How can they catch me now? I love my work, and I won't stop. I will start again. You will soon hear from me with my funny little games. I saved some of the proper red stuff from the ginger bitch I killed. Over the last job writing with the ginger bitch, but it went thick like paste. I could not use the red ink as no more. I hope. Ha ha ha.
Oh my God.
The next job I do, I shall clip the lady ears off and send to the police department office. Just for a jolly, won't you say? Keep this letter till I do a bit more work. Then give it out straight. My knife is so nice and sharp. I want to get back to work right away. If I get a chance to, good luck. Yours truly, Jack the Ripper.
And who was that to?
The police department head man.
Are you fucking serious? Well, I just need to know what the fuck. Who woke up one day and was like, I'm about to go kill some hoes?
Well, maybe it ain't. Maybe it's like, you know, like that, like on movies, and they say everything happened like in symbols of us. So maybe he didn't just wake up and kill something. Maybe like as a kid, he probably killed like animals. And as he got older, it just got.
But why do you feel like
point.
he targeted just women? Like, you were killing prostitutes.
just like a lot of people, like a lot of these child molesters out here, they target the what they hate about them. So like he's targeting women that he has a vendetta against women.
Mm.
So maybe he wasn't like a good looking man,
Yeah.
and so he felt like the only way I could have if I have to get a prostitute.
And the prostitutes was
And
giving him no play.
They probably did, but he still killed them because he still felt that self-hate.
Oh.
And then back then it was a lot of religion going on. So, back then that fucking out of wedlock, that was sin.
Yeah.
So him having sex with a prostitute, he felt like I just really sinned. I have to cleanse my sin. So, he murdered the bitch.
Oh.
Murdered that hoe.
Well, y'all, to this day, like I said, no one knows who the hell Jack the Reaper is. He murdered only 5.
Yeah.
But his murders were very freaking atrocious.
Nice.
He was very specific with the people and the women he murdered. One of them was not a prostitute, but again, he had a motive, or he probably didn't have a motive. Like just Trey said, he probably experienced something in childhood you may never know. But that's all that we have about Jack the Reaper. He was a very known but not known man because no one knows who he is. But y'all stay safe. Y'all be careful out there and don't meet anybody named Jack because he might be a Reaper. Again, this is J. Marie and this is Trey. And thank you for listening to Eerie Mysteries. So everyone's been asking, Dive Deep is doing so good. Where are y'all recording y'all stuff from? What's going on? How did y'all start? Well, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me talk to y'all. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. We've been doing it from my iPad, and let me tell you, it's bomb. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need in a podcast in one place. So you guys make sure you guys download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get. Hey Dive Deep listeners, this is J. Marie, and I just wanted to sit down with you guys and let y'all know that we are up and running on all social medias. So if y'all wanted to follow us, we have an Instagram, Twitter, and of course we have a Facebook. Our Twitter name is Dive Deep Pod _. Again, that is Dive Deep Pod _. Our Instagram, if you're following us on Instagram or want to follow us on Instagram, it's going to be called Dive Deep Podcast _. And if you want to follow us on Facebook, of course, our Facebook name is the Dive Deep Podcast. Also, we have an advice email hotline. So, of course, if you are going through relationship problems, friendship problems, baby mama, baby daddy drama, or family drama, or look, if you're just having a bad day and you need to vent, all you have to do is email us at askdivedeep@yahoo.com. But when you do email us, leave your age, your gender, and where you're from. You can leave your name if you want, but on the episode, it'll be completely anonymous to the listeners. So make sure that every 2 weeks that we post that you're listening to your advice question and we give you the correct answer. So again, if you want to follow us on any social media, we're on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to email us, make sure you email us for advice at askdivedeep@yahoo.com. Thank y'all. Love y'all.